Welcome to Guitar Gallery. It's Stefan and today we're going to do a comparison review, one that we've been wanting to do for quite some time. We've never had the opportunity to have a 0015 SM and 0015 M in at the same time. Obviously you play a 0015 SM, but a much older one, and to be fair, they need to be closer in terms of age. And these two actually arrived yesterday from the US, so very excited to do this review. In this review, Stefan, I'm gonna get you to do most of the talking. It's a guitar that you literally use on a daily basis.
Yeah. Well, this 0015 SM, I bought mine in 2015, and I've been using it almost exclusively on stage. It's a wonderful performance. I've got a pickup in mine which sounds really great and natural, and it's a wonderfully versatile, friendly and forgiving and easy to listen to. Yeah, surprisingly actually. The first time I played a Mahogany top instrument, I walked into a store and I wasn't really interested in it, just because on spec I was looking for something that had a spruce top. And the guy said to me, just play one of these. And I swear I played one chord. And the immediate feeling I had was, I have to have the sound. The sound cannot be anyone else's. It should be. And I bought that guitar right there. And it was one exactly like this. And the reason I'm such a big fan of the Mahogany tops is that they're punchy, but they're warm and punchy. They don't have a harsh punchiness to them, which makes them so versatile, because these instruments are so lightly built that they're so responsive. You can really play something really intimate and soft with your bare fingers, but then because the top is heavy and it's warm, you can really dig into it really hard with a plectrum. And because it's so punchy, you can play rhythmic stuff, and the guitars have plenty of sustain. But it's got so much punchiness because of Mahogany. You can almost really do anything on this guitar. I find that there's really very little that you can't do on it. And I like the warmth of the Mahogany, that it's got a very high volume headroom. You can really punch it. But because it's so lightly built, as I said, you can really play it soft. So dynamically, it's just such a friendly singer-songwriter companion.
Yeah.
Because of the frequency range response, it makes space for that human mid-range voice, that little space. So it's such a good singer-songwriter companion. That's why I have mine on the road. I only travel with one guitar, rarely with a backup, because I don't need a backup guitar. This and a few extra pairs of strings, and I'm ready to go with any show. It doesn't matter which situation I'm thrown into. And it's never let me down. Something I thought of earlier, I play a lot of solo shows where I have to put together the whole frequency range of the band, something with a stomp box and a harmonica. And this guitar's got enough bass to cover, to carry the song in the rhythm section. But it's got enough treble and mid-range to, if you want to do some, finger-picking leads or something in the middle of a tune, that mid-range really stands out. And then if you play in a band setup, I find that because it's so punchy, the mid-range of this guitar is so warm, it does stand out from the mix, but in a very warm way. It's beautiful. It's absolutely perfect. So, even when you play solo or within a band, I can't fault these guitars. They are super versatile.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
So Stefan, let's quickly look at the difference between the two in terms of spec, and I'll start
really
and you can
difference.
just jump in. But obviously what is similar is the all Mahogany back and sides, and then the rosewood for the bridge and for the fretboard. But then obviously that's the 12th fretter, where this is the 14th fret.
Yeah, it means the body, the shapes are similar up to the 14th fret.
Yeah.
This body has just been physically extended to the 12th fret. What that does, it just gives this little bit of extra volume by body cavity on the inside.
Yeah.
And obviously it takes away some of the fret access to the neck, which this one, there's pros and cons to both.
Scale length, do you know?
It's exactly the same scale length. The bridge position is exactly the same.
It's the same tension that you'll get on the
Same
strings.
tension. It's the same feel, for what that matter. It's literally the only difference is this one's got a little bigger body cavity.
Yeah.
And tonally, what that translates to is it's got a little bit more volume and a little bit more low end.
Yeah.
Then the interesting thing is, because the slotted headstock, because of the wood that's missing from the middle of the headstock in comparison to the solid headstock, this guitar has got a lighter neck, which means that the overall sound is a little bit more open and airy. Where that one, because of the solid neck, because of the heavier neck, it's got a little bit more punch, a little bit more direct, in your face, not in a bad way, but a little bit more in your face punch to it. And that really,
the attack is a little bit brighter on
the
this
attack
one.
is a little bit brighter, exactly.
Yeah.
And we did a blind comparison, as we always do, and you could hear that the 0015 has definitely got more punch, and the 0015 SM has definitely got more open airiness, a little bit as if the guitar is a little bit further away from you, just a little bit of softer attack. but that also differs when you play soft and when you play loud. Because this one you can get way more attack and bite out of it when you play loud, where this one is a little bit more subtle, but when you play loud, you get that bright bounce out of it.
More headroom.
Well, both of them have got amazing headroom.
Yeah.
But I would say
slightly more on that one.
Yeah, I would say the mid-range tends to keep warmer the harder you play on this model. Whereas you get the louder you play, the more punch and the more direct attack you get from the 0015 when you play loud. So it's really, you should listen to the clips. We play soft and we play loud in the clips, and keep in mind what we just said, but make up your own mind. It's for how similar the specs are. These guitars are actually remarkably different. So much so that when we did the blind reviews or the blind test Nana, I thought to myself, these guitars could actually be used together really well. If I had to put together a two-piece, two guitarist band, I would definitely give this guitar to the lead guitarist and this one to the rhythm guitarist, for example. But they both can do both. Both of them are so versatile. They really overlap to a great extent. But there's a beautiful difference between them. So much so that if I had to choose again, I'd say, I would have to make up my mind all over from the beginning, because maybe the punch in that one is better than the airiness of this one, or maybe the airiness, you'd never know. But these guitars are so similar. Listen to the clips, you'll obviously hear the difference there. But it'll come down to personal preference once again, as with all these reviews. It comes down to what you like.
Yeah. So it's Guitar Gallery is obviously known for a wide selection of Martin guitars, and it's great to give you the option, even within a similar model, to choose which one is going to be the best solution for your requirement. So come and visit us. It's always better to come and play it for yourself and check it out for yourself. And these guitars smell amazing, I can promise you that. So thank you for watching. We hope to see you soon. Bye-bye.